All right, let's get into this one then. So excited to bring you this. Specifically, what I want to share with you is exactly how you can start to quit and start your journey towards quitting your 9-to-5 job, and how you can make $75,000 in your pocket within your first 12 months of starting an online business. And specifically, the model for helping this be achieved for you is going to be by starting an online service-based business or online education business. Okay, so that is taking your passions, your skills, and your interests and turning it into a service-based business where you can go out into the marketplace and you can start to help people achieve their goals or overcome, their challenges or their obstacles. And, for me, it's probably the best business model that you can get involved with because it's highly financially rewarding. It's incredibly inspiring work to do, and it's incredibly fulfilling to do as well because you're actually being of service to other people. So that's why I fucking love it. So what I'm going to do here, my aim is to show you the exact steps and the expert secrets so that you can start to build a 6-figure online service-based business or online education business that's going to give you the freedom to be able to work from anywhere in the world. Okay, so that's the first thing, to become financially independent. Okay, to never need to have a boss or somebody else controlling you, telling you where to be or what you're worth again. And then to be able to give you meaning, purpose in the work that you do, so that you love what you do, you're inspired to do what you do, and there you just get the best out of it. At the end of the day, we've all got to do things. We've all got to exchange our time to make money. Okay, and the largest part of our life is doing that. So what better way to approach things than to do something that you absolutely love, that brings you meaning, passion, fulfillment, purpose, and makes you a shit ton of money in the process. Okay, this business model also helps you to provide a better life for you and also for your loved ones. And then really to just give you the information to make it impossible for you not to succeed in life. Like once you truly understand this, you genuinely have the ability to go out and not just succeed in life, but absolutely fucking crush it. So the online service, business, online education space is fucking booming right now. And in my opinion, nothing comes close to the financial rewards and the results it can bring you. It's growing year on year. At the moment, it's around $350 billion a year industry. Forbes estimates it to hit $670 billion a year by 2027. And quite frankly, there's never been a better time to get involved, get started, and start to grow your online course, your online coaching business, your coaching, your agency service, whatever it is. Okay. And look, I really want to be very, very blunt and open and transparent with you here. Literally anybody can do this. And I literally mean anyone. Okay. So this isn't just, for anybody who's, had a particular upbringing or, whatever it may be. I mean, anyone. So who am I? A little bit about me, a little bit about my backstory, but I promise you, I was not programmed for success. Okay. I'm from a low income family. The absence of money was a real negative burden on the family. Okay. It really, really was. I experienced, several different things that were, within my childhood that were quite traumatic. And, if I'm being honest with you, that led to a lot of drug and alcohol dependency as a form of me escaping. And I've done that for many, many years of my life. I left school, went straight into work, never went to university. I actually primarily and predominantly just used to work construction. I've done that for about 17 years. And, it wasn't really until I was 32 years old that I actually started to change my life. So I didn't want to do the drink anymore. I didn't want to do the drugs. I didn't like how my life was looking. I didn't like the life that I'd created for myself. And I wanted more. I wanted something different. Okay. So when I was 32, made the decision to step away from that. And I started my journey into personal development. When I was 34, I launched my coaching consulting business. I was, pretty fortunate. I had a good start. I made £12,500 in my first 7 weeks. Quit my job within 4 months, left the UK, jumped on a plane and headed to Thailand right in the middle of the pandemic. So whilst everybody was in lockdown and not allowed to move around and, leave, I managed to get myself out of the UK, head to Thailand. And yeah, pretty much that was the start of my digital nomad lifestyle. And, I've been able to, make multiple 6 figures within my first 3 years of business. I actually made about £500,000 cash in personal income in that time. So I'm really, really happy with how it went. But as you can see there, like my backstory, isn't that of somebody who's just, come straight out of school and just started crushing it in life. It really wasn't the case for me, Jermaine. And I think that's a really, really important message for me to share with you here is I know it's easy to look at like what's happening in the online space, and you've got a lot of people, that just seem to like come out of school, come out of university, and then they just start crushing it. And look, I absolutely love those people, and they're super inspiring, and I actually learn a lot from them. Okay, but the thing is like they've not actually been through anything that challenging or traumatic. They've not, they've not necessarily walked the same path as what I believe many of us have. And like we've all, many of us have gone through some pretty dark times and some, pretty dark shit that's affected us. And maybe that's taken us down a path that was, not ideal and, wasn't that beneficial for our life. But I just want to share a message with you. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you've come through, what you've gone through. That doesn't disqualify you at all from being able to create a, successful business, to be able to live a financially rewarding and abundant lifestyle. It's all available to you. So, regardless of where you come from, what you've gone through, what you've experienced, never disqualify yourself. If anything, I believe you take that pain and you turn it into purpose, and you use it as fuel to go out and create something impactful for yourself, for your family, and, something meaningful in this world. I mean, helping other people. Okay, so do not disqualify yourself. Super important. So as I mentioned, in my first 3 years, I made £500,000, served over 260 people, many of whom make, £5,000 a month, 10,000, 20, 30, got some making 50, got one that's making over 100, but collectively what we've done together in that time is we've made a whopping $7.8 million US. I've done this whilst traveling 12 countries. I typically work maybe 25 hours a week, sometimes a little bit less. And it's, my personal goal, very, very simple. I want to help 10,000 people to create a life of freedom. Okay, so that's business freedom, that's time freedom, that's mental freedom, and that's financial freedom. I want to help people live a life where they don't have to make compromises, where they don't have to make sacrifices, where they just get to live a life on their terms. Okay, create a life by design, live a life without limits is what I like to say. So that is really the power of having an online business and the freedom that it can bring you, the location freedom and the financial freedom. It's all available to you through implementing what I'm about to share with you and this business model. And, the client success stories that I've had in the first 3 years have been pretty remarkable. So, I'll just quickly scan through that. I'm not going to go into like read everything. You can pause it. You can have a little look through it. But Becky, was struggling, trying to do a little bit of network marketing, wanted to move it online. She actually decided she wanted to start a coaching business. I helped her make 8K in her first 8 weeks. She retired her husband within 6 months, and she's been making 5 figures every single, 5 figures in cash every single month since then. And she's, been able to grow a business up to around 20, 25K per month now. And, she travels, she homeschools her kids. She doesn't typically work, more than 15, 20 hours a week. Then you've got Kelly, helped her go and make 100K in her first 12 months of business. Then we got Kerry. So in her first 10 weeks of starting with me, she went on to make £10,000. Mark was a complete beginner, complete startup who had heavily invested into a pretty big organization, a leading coaching company out of the UK, made absolutely fuck all money, zero results there. I helped him make €4,500, €5,000 in his first 4 weeks. Quit his job within 3 months, had a record €11,000 a month, and he's been traveling the world ever since for the last 3 years now. Also, 9-to-5 job, so he could spend more time with his wife, more time with his kids. He's been able to grow his business around £10,000 to £20,000 a month now. Dante and Vicky, again, 2 struggling people making zero money offline, wanted to move online. Helped them make both £5,000 in the first 4 weeks of working with me, and within 14 weeks they had made £30,000. And they've done that while traveling with 2 children as well. Sam came in struggling to pay £5,000 a month, lacking a proven system, helped him grow his business to $30,000 a year, $30,000 a month within his second month of working with me. John was a highly skilled mindset coach, NLP practitioner, but he was just having very, very little success with his business. Helped him make €9,000 in his first 9 weeks. Kaylee was unfulfilled in her corporate job, living in Dubai, but making some decent money, but just unfulfilled. Helped her quit her job, start a coaching business around her passion, which is, health and wellness. She quit her job and she's been successfully coaching online ever since. And that's really me scratching the surface of what I've helped people to achieve. Okay, some people come to me with absolutely fuck all experience. I had no idea what they wanted to do, who they would serve, or what a service they could do. Others come to me having hit a glass ceiling in their revenue, and then I've helped them 3x, 4x, some even 10x in their revenue in that time. So how does it work? Who is it for? And how are you somebody who can take control of your freedom and your finances so that you can start moving your life in a direction that's more meaningful for you? So let's just first off by starting, who is it for? So if you're a wannabe entrepreneur, okay, you're somebody that craves to have more freedom in your life. You don't want to be just stuck in one geographical location and, having somebody really dictate what you're worth, who you got to work with, what time you got to be there, when you can have your breaks. You got to apply for like vacations and all of that shit. Do you mean you just don't like having that boss? You don't like having that capped income. It's not very nice to be in a workplace where you're having to work and be surrounded by people that you don't particularly like. You want to have meaning in what you do. You want to have purpose in the work that you do. You just want to do something that actually has a genuine impact, something that you feel good about doing, something that has a good impact within the marketplace. And you want to have financial freedom. Okay, you want to have time freedom. You want to have the freedom to work from anywhere you choose. Maybe that is working at home and just spending more time with the family. Maybe you do want to do something similar to me, and that's, travel, see more of the world, but you are somebody that desires to make 6 figures per year online, and you want to do it and have it in a fulfilling and meaningful and inspiring way. And you crave more life experiences. Like I said, that could be travel, that could be time with the family, whatever it is for you. But you want to have more life experiences. You don't want to be stuck doing this bullshit of like you get 28 days a year vacation. And you got to fucking ask for it, and you may not even be granted it. Do you mean you want to live life on your terms? You want to have more experiences, and you just want to have a much more luxurious lifestyle than what you currently get right now. So, if this is you, then and if any of these apply to you, then this business model is an absolute perfect fit for you. So, if you're somebody who loves to impact other people, so you love actually helping people, and you love to see people bettering themselves and achieving their goals, okay, this business model is definitely for you. If you're somebody who feels a little bit lost currently within your lifestyle, within your career, and you just got a strong desire for something more from your life, again, this business model is for you. And if you're somebody who just wants to make a lot of money doing something that you love, or also being able to live life on your terms without having to make the compromises, without having to make the sacrifices, again, this business is for you. Okay. This business model, what it will help you do is to live a full life without limits. Okay. It really, really will. So these are the secrets to be able to live your best life. So what we need to do and, help you to understand is like, what are your true highest values in life? Like, what do you truly value? Not what you think you value, not what sometimes you do, like genuinely going through a proven process where you get to find out exactly what your highest values are so that we can start to build your life and a business around them. Okay. Then you want to be free to make money from any geographical location, whether that's abroad, whether that's on the move, working remotely, or whether that's just being able to spend more time with the family. Okay, so you get to, wake up, spend time with the kid, take them to school, then you go back and you do a bit of work. You can go pick the kids up from school. You can go to that, out of school, after school activities, whatever it is. Okay, like whatever your version of freedom looks like for you, this is what you want to be able to do. But you get to pick your geographical location. You don't have somebody else telling you you've got to jump in a car or on a train or on your bike or whatever it is, and you've got to go to this location and you've got to be here at this time and you'll stay here until this time, and then you can go and then try and do your own thing. Okay. And you also need to have something that is high cash flowing. Okay. So a high cash flowing business that doesn't need to trade your time for money anymore. Okay. So that means you only have to work typically somewhere in the region of hours per week. And if you do that, that's going to allow you to be able to make 6 figures within the next 12 months. Okay. So how does it work? So really, really simple, really. You only need a few things to have a highly profitable and cash flowing business. So you need a laptop and a mobile phone. Okay. Pretty much we've all got that. You need a Wi-Fi connection or mobile data. Okay. 5G, Wi-Fi. Again, we've all pretty much got access to that. Social media accounts. So that's Facebook, Instagram, could be TikTok, could be LinkedIn, could be YouTube. Doesn't really matter. It's a social media account where you can, start to build a brand. Okay. You need a specific target audience that you can serve and in an offer that solves specific problems for that target audience, and it helps them to deliver a desirable outcome that they've got. Okay. As I mentioned, you need to be able to build a personal brand, and then very basic marketing and sales ability, which are like super easy. Somebody has a problem, you learn how to communicate that you can solve that problem. They agree that sounds like a good fit, and they buy into it. Like, it really is that simple. So a device, social media account, Wi-Fi, all super obvious, so let's take a look at the audience and the offer. So what we look for is a premium and profitable niche. Okay. What that means is there's a high demand for it in the marketplace, and there's a shit ton of money for it that can be made from it. Okay. So what I want to share with you here is almost anything can be monetized. And I literally mean almost anything. There's never any need to try and reinvent the wheel or come up with some brand new thing. Like, it's just not necessary. Okay. Success leaves clues. Okay. So the big industries where the biggest continuous demand are always going to be within health, wealth, or relationships. Okay. And there are so many different subcategories and sub niches to this. But if you've got something that can provide within health, wealth, or relationships, then you're onto a gold mine. So what is a niche, for those of you who don't know? So all a niche is a clearly defined group of people. Okay. They've got specific goals that they want to achieve, or challenges or obstacles that are blocking them from achieving this. Really is that simple. Okay. So it could be anything from, weight loss, organization skills, money management, timekeeping, hair, makeup, playing musical instruments, confidence, public speaking, happiness, a healing journey from relationship, a healing journey just in general from maybe some childhood stuff, a spiritual journey, parenting, gaming, healing from childhood trauma, as I said, e-commerce, trading, growing the social media following. You could have business skills, HR skills, whatever it is, leadership skills, high income skills like sales. Maybe you understand investing, you can teach that. Tax, it's a high demand for that. If you can help people save money on their tax, again, high demand for that. Maybe you've got a trade, or you know how to do home improvements. I mean, literally, I'm just scratching the surface here. There are thousands of different things that you could do. The possibilities are quite literally endless. And it really just comes down to what aligns with you. Okay, so again, what is your backstory? What are the things that you've gone through? What are the things that you've got some knowledge or some passions or some interest in? And then being able to build a business around that so that it aligns with you, but also just making sure that there is a demand in the marketplace. And as I said, most things can be monetized. People have challenges in, thousands of different areas of life. And if you're somebody that can help them overcome those challenges and achieve the goals that they got for themselves, they're happy to pay money for that. It's a complete fair exchange. You've got a solution, they've got problems, they pay you for the solutions, they achieve the goal. It's a win-win situation. So let's get into the offer. So all an offer is a clearly communicated process that's got a clear end goal and a proven roadmap to help people achieve it. Okay, so whatever the goal is that they want to achieve, it's just simply about helping people with a proven process to overcome the challenges and hit the end goal. That's simple. So this business is all about helping people overcome their challenges and reach their goals. And, you don't have to be an expert, and you can actually source solutions from other people. So what I feel like is an important thing that I could, bring to you here is everybody knows Tony Robbins. Okay. He's probably the leading figure in the personal development space. However, Tony Robbins does not have all of the expertise. So he actually goes and spends time with other experts in other areas. He asks them questions, he interviews them, he compiles all of that information together, and then he brings that out in the form of a book or whatever it may be. Okay, so if it's good enough for Tony Robbins, who's at the fucking top of this thing, to not have to be the expert, source the solutions from other people, and then to package that together into a product or into a service, and then take that to the marketplace. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for you, it's good enough for all of us. Okay, all you need to have is a proven process and a roadmap that helps people to deliver the outcome that your niche desires. Simple as that. Okay, so we sell the outcome, and we have a process or a vehicle that helps them go through that client journey. Okay, so it's having a proven process that makes the journey as effortless as possible and takes them from where they are to where they want to be. So touching on how to build a brand now. So with the rise of social media, we are living in a digital world, and there is a new gold rush, okay? The new oil, so to speak, and that is attention, okay? We live in an attention economy, and you'll know this because you'll be able to see, the various different, online businesses, offline businesses, the big global brands, they've all got social media presences, okay? They're all out there advertising themselves and, doing consistently, showing up online and letting people know who they are, what they do, and how they can serve people with their product or their service. Okay, so the best thing that you can do for yourself is start to build a brand, start to become known for something, and then just start to build a loyal following of people who just resonate with you. Okay, now something that's super important to share with you here, you only really need like 1,000 true fans. Okay, and if you have 1,000 true fans and people that truly love you, love what you're all about, that is a 6 or 7 figure business in itself. Okay, depending on what you're serving people with, depending on the pricing of things, but a 6 or 7 figure business out of 1,000 true fans is easily achievable. And there's even an entire book written about this. Okay, to just emphasize that you don't need millions to make millions. You need such a small group of people to love what you do, to like you, to resonate with you. And even if everybody else didn't like you, if you got those 1,000 true fans, you're financially free and you're set for life. Marketing, sales, super easy to explain this, but there are going to be the greatest skills that you can learn for yourself. Okay, so if you understand how you can, with the right offer, if you understand how that can be marketed to the right audience and then just have basic sales, you get to live wherever you want in life and you never have to worry about money again. Okay, so all you need is a niche audience to serve. Build a brand, build a following, advertise and market to that audience so that you can generate leads, so you can make sales, so that you can live life 100% on your terms. Okay, so it's simply about just showing up and being a person of value. Okay, wanting to help people and being inspired to help people. And then to the people that resonate with your message, just having conversations with them and then, letting them know, here's what I do, here's what I've got, find out some personal information about them and what they're particularly struggling with. And then all you do is you prescribe a hypothetical solution. So this is what I've got, this is what I can do, this is what you're struggling, here's how these things can solve those problems, and here's what it would cost you. If you're condensing the entire thing, like people over exaggerate how complicated this shit is, but really it's like you've just got to communicate that you have solutions to their problems. And if they like you and if they trust that you can do that, then they're going to buy into you. That's literally how simple this game is. Without a doubt, online business or having your own course that you can teach people is the most purposeful, is the most impactful, and it's the most fun, and I believe the most proven way and proven pathway that you can start to make 75 to 100K per year, even if you're just starting out, even as a beginner. And the reason I say that is because I've done it for myself and I've helped other people to do it. Okay, it really is that simple. So you get to work from anywhere that you want. You get to love what you do, and you get to provide a better life for not just yourself, but also for your loved ones. And really, you get to live a life that previously you only could ever dream of. Okay, that's what's available with this. So just like Luana. So Luana took her business from 10K per month to 132,000 pounds per month. She works typically less than 15 hours a week. Gary took his brand new business from 0 to 35,000 per month within just 8 months. Nikki took her business from $6,000 a month to $37,000 per month, and that was achieved within 6 months. Brad took his business from £5,000 a month to £50,000 per month within 5 months using the systems I teach. Talia from 5 to 30K per month. Natasha helped her to quit her job, and within 4 months of starting with me, she was able to make 26,000 euros per month. Okay, so that is literally the power of the systems that I teach. So a little bit about the programs and specifically how I help you. So as I mentioned, I will help you to identify a premium and profitable niche, and I will help you to build an irresistible offer that is in a high demand within the marketplace. Okay, I will help you to either merge existing skills, or I help you to develop completely new skills, which will then be able to get you consistently paid within the marketplace with an online service-based business or an online education business. Okay, I will teach you very simple yet highly effective processes that make it super easy for even beginner entrepreneurs to master and then to monetize. and I will help you to make consistent 6 figures per year, even if you're just starting out. Okay, so just like just like Jeanette. Okay, so just like Jeanette. So Jeanette, within just 8 weeks, she was able to go from 0 to £8,000 per month. Lexi, within 10 weeks of working with me, I helped her to build out a service, and she actually had a £15,000 day. And my goal is super, super simple. Okay, what I want to help you with: make consistent 6 figures per year, whilst you only need to work 25 hours per week. Okay, that's the first thing. The goal is to have a business that works around your lifestyle so that you can maximize your life experiences. Okay, we're here for a very short space of time in the grand scheme of things. Okay, you want to have more time to live your life and experience things that are meaningful, that are, building those memories. Okay, having those life experiences. You don't want to be looking back in your life and think, fuck, like I just wasted 45, 50 years of my life just working in something that I never really enjoyed. Okay, I want to help you step away from waiting your time for money. Okay, I want you to be able to, not being able to have to constantly miss out on doing the things that you want to actually do with your life. Okay, making those compromises, making those sacrifices. You know what you want to do, but you feel like you can't do it because of your current setup, the way that you're living your life, the way that you're making your money, whatever it is. Okay, but there are serious restrictions and limitations on how you get to live your life. And as a result of that, you miss out on so much of the shit that you want to do. Okay, if you want to take a vacation, take the vacation. If you want to go to a festival, go to a festival. If you want, whatever it is you want to do, okay, on the spur of the moment, if you want to do it, have the freedom to be able to make those decisions for yourself. Okay, get all of those in place so that you can start to live a true life without limits, where you get to call the shots and you get to be the own author of your own story. Okay, just like all of these other people. Now, I'm not going to go through each of these, okay, but if you just want to pause the screen and have a little look at the type of results that people are constantly messaging us in with, but you'll just see that it's consistently generating life-changing sums of money, where it's just coming into them. And this is what I really love about this business model, is you only need to work with just a handful of people, just make a handful of sales every single month. And if you do that, you'll be making 6 figures, potentially even multiple 6 figures. Okay, just like all of these people are here. Again, if you want to pause the screen, if you want to just have a little read through that, see the type of money results that they're getting with this. And then again, just have a little pause there, have a little read through these, but this is what's available to you. These are the type of results that you can have even as a beginner just starting out. Many of these screenshots that I'm showing with you here are completely brand new people that have moved into this space, that I've helped them get clear on the niche, build the offer, build the brand, start doing the marketing and sales, and these are results of that. Okay, many of whom, are living complete freedom lifestyles now, spending more time with the family, traveling the world, seeing the world, living the life that they once dreamed of. Okay, so just to let you know, my programs do come with results guarantee. Okay, so when joining my service, okay, so even if you're just starting out and you're, a complete beginner, I guarantee that you will start making a minimum $6,000 cash every single month within 16 weeks of starting with me. And also that you'll have a 4x return on investment. Okay, so whatever you pay me, you make at least 4 times that amount of money back within just that 16 weeks. And if I fail to deliver on these promises to you, then I will work with you 100% completely for free until you've made that 4 times your money back, and when you've hit your first $6,000 a month. Okay, so within 16 weeks, within just 4 months, you can basically be living that life of freedom. You can be completely free, living life on your terms. Okay, so my message to you, it's time to get off your ass and start taking action and start moving your life in a direction that's going to bring you meaning, that's going to bring you purpose, that's going to bring you fulfillment, and it's going to bring you freedom. Okay, so let me help you turn your skills, your passions, or your interests into an online service-based business or into an online education business. Okay, so that you get to create a life of freedom. So you start the journey to being able to make 6 figures per year online, and you get to do it by doing something that you absolutely love. Okay, so if anything that I've just shared with you has piqued your interest and that sounds like a bit of you, and you'd like to have a conversation about potentially getting started with us and exactly what the service looks like, and all you need to do is book a call. You can apply now, and then we can hop on a call and I can show you exactly how you can get everything that I've just mentioned achieved within the next 4 months. So to those who resonate with this, I look forward to speaking with you. And those of you who don't, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day and, you know, watching this. But if you've made it this far, then there must be something I've said that's, you know, that's resonated with you in terms of the way that you're currently living your life and the distance between that and how you want to live your life. Okay. So online service businesses, online education businesses, in my opinion, is the superior business model. And it's going to give you the most longevity. It's going to give you the most fulfillment, and it's going to help you create a big impact in other people's lives. And you're going to make a shit ton of money in the process. So, you know, book that call. Let's have that conversation and let's start moving your life in a more impactful, more meaningful direction. Okay. Chat to you soon.